Treasurer Josh Frydenberg joins me from Canberra. Treasurer, thanks for your time. People would say, you know, this is a box-ticking exercise in the lead up to the election, something for every group that you need to woo their vote.
Well, this budget is about growing the economy and securing a better future for all Australians, Kochie. The surplus that we announced is the first surplus in more than a decade. It's no accident. It's the product of disciplined decision-making, and it means, just like your monthly mortgage payments, it will be less as you pay back the principal. You will pay less in interest, and that's what governments will do, and that frees up money to spend more on schools and hospitals. We've got a big plan in this budget to grow the economy with $500 million skills package for 80,000 new apprentices. As you say, a big set of tax cuts, not just for income earners but also for small businesses, and that infrastructure plan which will ensure that people are getting home sooner from work to be with their family and they can get to work earlier. And we're doing all of that while investing in the essential services like mental health, disabilities, aged care and of course hospitals and schools.
Okay. Big tax cuts. Labor have said they like them. They're going to pass them anyhow as well. Big surpluses from next year on. But in your speech last night, Josh, you said there was uncertainty about the future of the economy and particularly overseas. Yes. So how certain are you that you can have an economy strong enough to deliver those surpluses in the future?
Well, that $7.1 billion is a very significant number. There is, of course, a trajectory of growing surpluses in the years ahead, and we're very confident of those forecasts because we've under-promised and over-delivered when it comes to previous budget forecasts, and that will be the same this time round. Obviously, we do face some slowdown in the global economy, but also domestically, we're concerned about the housing market. This is the worst possible time, Kochie, for Labor's housing taxes because that will drive prices even further down. That will impact on household consumption.
But what are you doing about that?
That will mean that people's rents will go up.
You're not doing anything about that. The budget.
Well, we're actually growing the economy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, we're actually. Well, there's a series. Firstly, there's the series of initiatives in relation to community housing and affordable housing, but also what we are doing is growing the economy by putting more money into people's pockets. That increases economic activity, supporting the 3 million small businesses. That's important, and the infrastructure spending. We've created over 1 million new jobs. We're going to create more than 1 million new jobs. People can rely on us to create jobs and to lower taxes.
You've ignored climate change. Bill Shorten says this is a big black hole for the coalition. No wages policy, but is climate change not a priority for this government?
Addressing climate change and reducing emissions is an absolute priority for this government, and last night I actually used the words, it's our important responsibility to protect the environment for future generations and to reduce our emissions and address climate change. In that budget that I announced last night, there was $3.5 billion for a climate solutions package with real measures to reduce emissions in the land sector, real measures to get more renewable energy into people's homes. And of course, we're investing in the biggest energy storage project with the Snowy 2.0, modernising the vision of Menzies and Chifley. And that's really important for the renewable energy future of all Australians.
First budget last night, were you nervous? Did you have a stiff drink before you delivered it? Calm the nerves?
A stiff drink of water, Kochie. Look, I was focused. I knew how important this was, and obviously, you know, this budget means a lot for all Australians.
All right, Treasurer, thanks for joining us.
All the best.